So I will quickly go over the chapter 6, social media. So this is also very important data. Company using social media disclose a lot of news and stuff. And I'm going to finish quickly about this chapter. So what is social media? So this is also a roadmap of the chapter. So I will talk about what is social media first, and I will also give you guys the data structure of the social media, and also talk about the use case. So basically, there's 3 components of the chapter. You guys can read from the textbook. So what is social media? So you can see that we have a Twitter, we have a lot of stuff. People use social media. There's an interaction between the social media going on. So a lot of people are using this. And what you can get from a social media? So the social media you can see all these examples. You have YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and Twitter, Facebook. So why this is relevant to corporate? Because corporate are using a lot of social media to disclose news and to make investor relations. So particularly Twitter. So these are the stuff. So you can find different information from the social media. You can find text data. You can find image data. You can find all different data from the social media. And different social media have different purpose. And I want to give you guys what has been done, what hasn't been done. So if you look at the social media, if you look at all the studies, the social media have 2 components. One is social, another one is media. They have 2 components. So what that media means? Media means the social media, Twitter, can help to disseminate the information. That's a media role of social media. So what is social role? Social means people can interact with each other on the social media. So you can see all the research we have done, including industry and academia. Many people only looking at the media role, which means how company using the social media to disseminate earnings, product, blah information. But few people actually look at how companies are socializing on the social media and how investors are socializing on the media. So this is very interesting stuff. Leave an opportunity for you guys to do that. So just want to make sure you guys understand, for the social media, there are 2 important purposes. One is the media role, which means company can use the social media, Twitter, to disseminate earnings information, product information. That has been well studied. However, what is understudied is how corporate, they interact with each other on the social media. How do they, how investors interact with each other on the social media. So these are very understudied for this. So we'll talk about some examples on this. So you understand the social media role. And so what do you mean by interaction? So sometimes people ask, what do you mean by interaction? So the interaction it's defined as, for media role, it's easy, right? Media role is the company just disseminating information using the platform. That's media role. So what is the social role? The social role, what do we find is, the first is what? One company can like the other company, and company leave comments on the other company. So the company will talk about each other on the social media, on the Twitter. So that interaction, few people have studied. And another interesting point is the peer disclosure, which means what? Which means for the AK, we just talked about, for the annual report, when company do information, they can only talk about themselves, right? But in the social media, it's different. You can see that Microsoft always talk about Apple on the social media. So that's interaction. That is the interaction. So you can see that these are very, very interesting stuff about the social media, because before, only people look at how the Microsoft disseminate product information on the Twitter. But now, what we want to look at is how the Microsoft talking about Apple's product on the social media. So that's very important. This is very unique. Very few people has done that. So this is something you guys can keep in mind. We study a lot on the media role, but for the social role, how one company say good things about the other company, how one company say bad things about the company. This kind of interaction are very rare. But we'll talk about examples on that.